It's Father's Day, or if it isn't now, it is coming up, or it's just gone. And I thought I'd read a couple of pieces from the Jack Muir trilogy, Born a Wire, To the Highlands, and Return Ticket, because one of the threads running through the three books is fathering. It's about Jack's relationship with his father, and finally, in Return Ticket, of course, Jack has a relationship with his own son. And they change. The first book is Jack set in a boarding school. This is how the young boy is set, if you like. And in the second book, Jack is because he fails. Most of the boys at his very expensive private school go on to university. Jack doesn't. He fails. His father forces him to work in a bank, and he has a mental breakdown while in Papua New Guinea. Then in the final book, Jack cobbles himself together and reconciles with his father. Now, in this first passage, Boy and a Wire, Jack has just lit a bushfire, and we're in the aftermath, the mopping up, if you like. When it's all over and the men are standing around drinking beer, Thomas is brought up from the house. One of them says, "So how did it start?" Young Jack, playing with matches. "Right, so the private school hasn't done him much good." Dad looks at the man. It's not a good look. My face does not blush. My shame is too deep. I feel cold and pale. On the way back to the house, Dad grabs my arm. "You see what you've done? My turnover will drop for the next month because of you. Blokes won't come into the shop. They'll be too embarrassed." I don't cry. I want to. Turnover. He's worried about turnover. Not once has he asked if I'm okay. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Would he know? Does he care? "I'm sorry." Sorry's not good enough. You'll be working the bush for the next week with a knapsack on your back, putting out the stumps, and you'll have to repair that fence on the top side. Just then Thomas runs up with the burnt rifle. "Mr. Hillary found this, Dad." "Jesus Christ," Dad says, and immediately I ask God to forgive him for taking his name in vain, but also to forgive me for lighting the fire. Boy and a Wire.